welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining me, welcome. My name's Eve. For today's video, as you can probably see by the title, I will be testing the new XX Revolution Live to Success box, which is here. I got this on the sale on the Makeup Revolution page and it is absolutely huge. And my daughter is already eyeing up the box, so which I'm quite sure that she's going to get because she loves boxes. As you can probably see, I've already done my base makeup because we got eyeshadow palette here, we got bronzers, we got eyeliners, brushes, lipstick, setting spray and a blush, and it is absolutely huge. And of course we will be testing this gorgeous box full of makeup today. So let's go and get this box out of the sleeve, because I already had a sneak peek, because so did my daughter. That's how she already knew about this box, because she's seen it, so she wants it. And it's a struggle to get out of this sleeve. And this is what the box looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the packaging. It's got stars, it's got moons. It's just so gorgeous, and I'm excited to test this beautiful collection, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So let me show you inside what it looks like. So this is what the box looks like inside, and we got a lot of, it would help if I didn't drop any of it. Got a lot of this in this box. It's like everywhere. So in here we got the eyeshadow palette that we will be testing. Then we got some lip products in here, which are quite shimmery lipsticks. And then another eyeshadow palette in here. And then we got a couple of brushes for eyeshadows. And then we got 3 eyeliners in here. And then also we got a full drawer of more makeup. This how huge this box is. And I think I got this on sale and it was £30 I paid for it, which is a bargain. And XX Revolution is a lot more dearer than Makeup Revolution, and like the rest of it, like the iHeart Revolution's more cheaper than Makeup Revolution, and then XX Revolution, which is a lot more dearer. But I got this whole box for £30 on the sale. See, when I seen this box, I was like, I have to have it and I have to test it, because I've still not had a chance to test the XX Revolution, and now I do because I got this huge box. So in the bottom we got setting spray, we got the blush, and then we also got the highlighters and bronzers, and then the makeup bag in here. So yeah, let's go and dig into this box and let's get this box tested, and I'm excited for it. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, my base is done. We need bronzer, so we're gonna get the bronzer out of this box, which I think is this one, complexion palette. Yes, so in here, this is the first product, which is the complexion palette, and this is the bronzer trio face palette, and this is what it looks like inside. Actually, it's got a blush in here as well, and then I think I got a separate blush. Oh no, it's a highlighter. Ooh, so we got a face palette trio. You got the bronzer, highlighter, and then the blush, and then you also got another one which is a highlighter, and this is what it looks like inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that highlighter, it might be a little bit too dark for me, but it's quite similar. It's like a baked highlighter. But we're going to test this palette for bronzer and blush, and this one for the highlighter. So that's what we got for the face. So yeah, let's go and get colour back into my face, apply some bronzer, blush, and a highlighter. So we're going to go in with this palette, which is the face palette, and we're going to go in with that bronzer shade, which is just this one here, which seems quite a lot darker than I normally would go for. It's a very dark bronzer, but we're just gonna apply it. Don't take too much of the product, 'cause I don't know how pigmented this is, but let's hope. Actually, it goes on actually quite nice. It's not too dark. I thought it's going to be too pigmented, but it's actually works out fine. It's not too dark, but it's such a gorgeous bronzer, and that goes on so gorgeous. I'm loving this bronzer. It's such a gorgeous bronzer, and it gives me colour back into my face. So I'm going to take a little bit more and get that on my forehead. Other side. Get some colour back into my face. Jawline. It's such a gorgeous bronzer. It just went on so nicely, and I think especially when you've got this little trio and you've got 3 things in this palette, it's really good. So far I love it. So I'm gonna go and get my blush brush, and I'm gonna go in with that blush shade, which is just this one here. Take a little bit and apply that on to my cheeks to give me a little bit of a back of a colour. That is such a gorgeous blush. I'm loving so far how these two are working together. It's giving me such a gorgeous flushed look. It's not too pigmented, and you can build it up like I've just done, because I put a little bit and it was not pigmented, so I went for a little bit more, and it's gorgeous. And just a little bit on my nose, and that is just giving me a little bit of a colour. And what I'm actually going to do is going to take a fluffy brush and go in with that bronzer shade again, and I'm just going to chisel my nose a little, just a little, to give that kind of shading and just contour my nose, but I'll just use the bronzer for it. And then I use the brush and just kind of buff that, and now my nose is chiseled. And actually I'm going to swatch the highlighter, but I want to try the other one. I'm going to swatch both of them. So I'm going to swatch this palette, and then I'm going to swatch the highlighter in here and see which one I like. Oh my god, this feels like butter. The other one's more like a powdery grainy one. So this is from the Face Trio palette, and it's a gorgeous highlighter, but it's more powdery. And then this, the second one, is from this little one, and this feels like butter. And look at that shine difference in a Trio palette. And then, don't know if you're going to be able to see, it's not picking up a lot, but that one is just so buttery. I think I'm going to go for the palette one. I swatched it, but this one calls my name. So I'm going to take my highlighter brush and take that onto the brush and apply this highlighter, because this highlighter looks absolutely gorgeous. That glow, my god, that is going on gorgeous. It's like butter. It literally melts. It would help if I didn't take the hair with it, but it melts on, and the glow that it's given me, that is gorgeous. So I'm going to take a little bit more, put it on my Cupid's bow, a little bit here, a little bit here. I just love a good highlighter. I love to glow. I love to have that glow. I just love a highlighter. So I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to take a little bit on the brush and put it on tip of my nose, just there. That is gorgeous. And then my bridge of my nose, that is just, it's such a gorgeous highlighter. It's making my face glow pop. I love a highlighter. So that's these two done. So before we go and apply any shadows, we're going to go and set the face, and we're going to use the setting spray in this box, which is XXcess Mist. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. But look how gorgeous that is. The glitter inside is just stunning. So I'm going to shake this, and I'm going to go and set my face. I think I maybe put too much onto my face, because now I look wet, but it smells amazing. This is going to be my go-to on summertime, but I think I've put way too much onto my face. Didn't think it would be such a hard mist. It's very intense mist. So I'm just gonna go and try and dry this face before I even go and get anything else onto this face. But the scent on this setting spray is gorgeous. It smells amazing, and I will be definitely my go-to on summertime, because I love that extra glow, dewy kind of feel. And on summertime I like to just use a setting spray like this, just to kind of give me that extra glow, but without the foundation. I just put bronzer, blush, setting spray, mascara, brows, and that's it. That's pretty much what it is for throughout the summer, because I love just that natural, I still look that little bronzed and glowy. But this setting spray smells incredible. It just smells incredible. So now that I'm finished setting my face, it's giving me extra dewy kind of glow, because it's got the glitter inside. But look how glowy my face looks. It's like a glass skin, because that glitter, the highlighter shade, is actually melted onto the skin, especially once I set it with the setting spray. It's literally melted in, but the smell, the scent, it's even on my jumper. I can still smell it, and I love it. It's amazing. So we got two eyeshadow palettes with this box, and I have this palette here. So this is the first palette that we have in the box. It is such a gorgeous palette, but only thing I will say that I'm not really 100% liking is the name shades are on here. The name shades, if you can see it, are on this thing, and I don't normally keep these at all, but looks like I'll have to, just so I know what shade names I'm going to be using. So that's the first palette, Success Luxe. But I love the packaging. It's like velvet, gorgeous velvety packaging, and it's all like imprinted, so when you go around your fingers you can feel it, but it's such a gorgeous packaging. So that's the first palette. And the second palette we have is the Reflection Jealousy palette, and it's just a silver plain packaging with silver kind of material underneath it, and then let's see what it looks like inside. This is the other palette, what it looks like. It's such a gorgeous palette. It's got pinks. It's more like a pinky palette, pinks, peaches, amazing for summertime, springtime. Such a gorgeous palette. But we're gonna keep this one for another video, and we're gonna go and test this gorgeous palette. So I'm gonna put the names onto the mirror part just so I know what shades I'll be using, because I can just look at them and then I'll know which shade it is. I'm just gonna go and get some brushes so we can get these shades onto my eyelids. As you probably know the drill, I do one eye on the camera, another one off the camera. So we're gonna jump in with the first one. So I'm gonna use this brush first. It is not got pigment on it, it's staying stubborn, it's a pink shadow, and it's not coming off, just in case if you're coming for me. So that's the brush, and this is from Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush. So we're gonna go in with the first shade. So I'm trying to think what shade I want to go for. There's such a gorgeous shimmers actually. What we're gonna do is swatch the shimmers first. So these are the shimmers in this gorgeous palette, and they are all stunning. So the first shimmer we got, Asteroid, I think. It's just a peachy kind of bronzy colour. Then the next shimmer we have is Dust, which is this one here. Then we got a shimmer Impact, which is this one here. It's a gorgeous shimmer shade, absolutely stunning. Then the next one we got is Solar, which is a kind of burnt orangey shade. Then we got Luminous, which is this one here. It's absolutely stunning as well. The lightest one that you can hardly see, don't know why, but the camera's not picking it up, but it is there, and it is Visible. Then we got like a purple, it's like a shimmer but it's more matte than a shimmer, and it is the Motion. Then the next one we got is Limitless, and then this one is the Satellite, and then this one is the Radiant, which is a green shimmer. So these are the shimmers in this gorgeous palette, and I'm excited to try what they actually look like when you apply them. And of course I want to test the matte shades, because the shimmers are one thing, matte shades are another. So I'm gonna go clean this hand, and let's get these onto my eyeballs. Hand is cleaned, got a brush. Let's dig in and get these shadows tested. So the first shadow I'm actually going to go for, so I'm going to kind of try and create maybe kind of pinky nude eye look, don't know. Not 100% decided. So we're going to go in with this shade here, this one here, which is Ash. So I'm going to take this onto the crease brush, and we're going to apply this onto my crease. I just need to fix this crease in from the base, and we're just going to look straight and put that onto my crease. And we're just going to put that onto my crease and just buff that shade out. It is such a gorgeous shade, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to buff that slightly outwards, just a little. And then I'm going to go back in with the same brush again and go in with that ash shade, and we're just going to make that crease a little bit more intense, just to give that extra colour and the pigment into my crease. And then I'm going to take a fluffy clean brush just like this one and buff that edge of that shade that we applied the first time, just so it's all nice and buffed out and there's no sharp edges. I'm just going to use the mirror here in this palette. I'm looking at my face and it's glowing, and you can see the glitter from the setting spray onto my face, and I'm not complaining. I'm glowing. I love it. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to keep buffing that shade until I'm happy how that eye is turning out. I got the glitter in my hair. I'm looking at this palette when I'm applying the shadow, and I was getting distracted, and I got a lot of glitter from the setting spray into my hair. It's cool. We're just going to be extra glowing. It's not a big deal, is it? Nah, I love a glow. So we're gonna go and take a clean brush, more dense again, and we're gonna go to make that kind of eye look a little bit more darker, and I'm actually gonna go and take a chance here. Take the Atmosphere shade, which is a purple, just this one here, and kind of make that crease more intense. So I'm just going to look straight, because this is the joys of when you have hooded eyes, and just put that on to the crease. No higher, no lower, just that crease. And just kind of make that crease a little bit darker. And don't know how this is going to work, but we're just wanting that crease. And that shade is looking gorgeous. So I'm going to go back in with that shade Ash again and put that and buff that in with the shade Atmosphere that we put on. And just buff that out a little. And then the clean fluffy brush and buff that shade. And that is looking gorgeous so far. So we're going to make that outer corner just a little bit darker. So I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the matte shade, but I'm going to go in with Discovery. So which is more like a nudie, but it's more towards this kind of colour. It's a nudie colour, but it's more pink to it, and I think it's going to go better with this eye look. So I'm going to go in with that shade Discovery, and we're just going to put that onto the outer corner and kind of just dab that on. This eye look is turning out so gorgeous. I love these shades. There is a little bit of kickback in the palette, but nothing too major, not causing me any issues, and there's no fallout on my face, so I'm not complaining. That is looking gorgeous. And then I'm going to take the clean fluffy brush and just buff that edge of that shadow a little. And that's that one eye done. And what I just forgot, that there was brushes in here, in this palette, but we're going to test these brushes with this palette into my next video, so it's not a big deal. We can do that in another video, test the brushes with the palette. So yeah, I forgot. So I'm going to quickly pop off the camera, do this other eye, cut the crease, and then I'll come back and we can jump into shimmers and jump in with the rest of the makeup that's in the box. So yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. So I went and done both of my eyes, and I've also cut the crease. I'm going to make that outer corners just a little darker because I got done the cut crease, but I just feel like they're too light. So I'm going to go in with that shade Ash and a little bit of the Atmosphere. Take a tiniest amount, and we're just going to make those outer corners just a little bit darker before we apply the shimmers, and do the same to the other one. And now we can go and jump into shimmer. I think I'm going to go for 2 shimmers. I've been looking at this palette trying to decide what shimmers I want to go with, and with this eye look that it goes together. Also, what I've done is I've done exactly the same to my lower lash line. I put the Ash and Atmosphere on to lower my lash line just to blend it out and blend it in with the eyeshadow that's on my top. It's not a very dark colours in this eyeshadow palette. They are very, very light, so it's giving you that light, nice pink eye look. The 2 shimmers that I'm looking at that I want to apply to my eyelids is the Asteroid and Dust, which is these 2 shimmers. They are gorgeous, but I don't think they two will go together much. I don't know. So we're going to go and apply the first one, which is the Asteroid, which is the lighter one, and then go in, do the halfway in the shade Dust, and see how these 2 shimmers go onto my eyes. So I'm going to take a small flat brush, if I can find it, and I'm going to go in with that shade I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but the Asteroid, and I'm just going to take that onto the brush, and I'm going to apply that onto my inner part of the eye, and it's not going on as well as I like to, so I'm going to use the setting spray onto the brush and then go back in with that shimmer and see if it goes on better. Not either. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find my little silicone brush that I have. So I wasn't applying with the brush as well as I like to, so I'm gonna go in with my silicone tool that I have from Morphe, and I'm gonna try and apply this shimmer with that brush instead, and what a difference. It applies so much better than it did with the other one. So we're just gonna apply with this one, and we're just gonna take that brush and just pack that shimmer all over that cut crease, and then see if we want to lighten it or apply another shimmer, but we're just gonna go and apply this shimmer. Now that I have that shimmer on both of my eyelids, I'm actually going to go with the clean side of the silicone tool brush, and I'm going to go in with that shade Dust, which is, I think, a little lighter one or the darker one, but we're going to blend that into the shadow so there's no sharp line, and it just kind of fades into the shadow that we have on, and then just do the same to the other one. And then I'm going to go in with the brush that we used at the beginning, go in with that shade Ash, and then just blend that into the shimmer a little bit, just so there's no sharp lines or edges or anything like that. It's just nice and blended in, and what a difference. That eye look is looking incredible. So now we're needing a shimmer, and the shimmer I think I'm going to be using is the Visible, which is a very, very light shade, but I don't know, the camera's not picking it up, but it's like a white shimmer shade. If you can see it, it's very, very light shimmer, and I think it will look amazing on the brow bone and also look amazing on to the inner corner. So we're going to go in with a brush and go in with that shade Visible and put that on to my inner corner, and then buff that into the shadows, and then take a littlest amount and apply that onto my brow bone to make it pop a little. And that's our eye look done with using this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. But also we're not finished with the eyes, because we got 3 eyeliners, and these are the gorgeous eyeliners. I'm going to swatch all 3 of them, and I have 3 shades here, and I'm going to swatch all of them. So this one is Coal, which I think is just a, it would help if I didn't have shimmers on the back of my hand. I'm going to swatch, which is a black, and oh my god, that is like a cream. It applies so easy, and look how dark that is. So that is the black one. Then next one we got is the Ocean, which is a blue one, and it's gorgeous as well. That is a stunning blue. And then the last one we got is a Lavender. So let's swatch this one, and that is gorgeous as well. I think the lavender is going to go with this eye look so much nicer, because it's such a gorgeous shade. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of this eyeliner, well, clean my hand first, and I'm just going to go and apply this onto my lower lash line, into my waterline. That's what I meant to say. Put that into my waterline. It's such a gorgeous lavender shade, and it's going on so easy. It's such a gorgeous lavender shade. I'm just looking at the mirror, and it just brings my eyes out even more with this shade, and I think it's just completes this eye look, and they are going on so easy, no issues, and it just makes my waterline look so much nicer. Now we're done with the eyeliners. The last thing we got in this box is the lipstick, and the lipsticks I have is these 2. So they're no lipsticks, they're actually lip glosses, which is my mistake. I should have known that first. So the first one we got is a Sundown, which is a nice orangey, gorgeous sensitive vibes, and then we got a Zero Focus, which is a pink, and I don't know, I think the pink one's gonna go nicer with this eye look that I actually done. So I'm gonna swatch the first one. So it's a very nice sheer sparkly lipstick. I'm just gonna swatch both of them and then show you guys what they look like, but they are so gorgeous. So these are the lip glosses. So the first one is the Zero Focus, which is a very light pink one, and then the Sundown, it is this one here. It's a very orangey pigment to it, and I think with this eye look I'll have to go for the pink lip gloss, because I think it's just gonna go and complete this eye look, complete this makeup look. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just gonna take a beauty blender, set to my lips just a little, and then apply this lip gloss. Oh, that is gorgeous. It is so shiny. It's such a gorgeous lip gloss. Actually, what I'm gonna do, we use the pink one, but I'm gonna use this one for my outer parts, just to test them both, I guess. I'm glad I went and tested this other one as well, because these 2 actually go so well together, and it just completes this gorgeous makeup look. So what I'm gonna do is get off the camera, get mascara done, touch up my face, and then I'll come back and share you full results of what I think of the XX Revolution products. See you back in a minute. So these are the full results of using the XX Revolution makeup products from this gorgeous, stunning box. I absolutely love how this makeup look turned out. My eyes are gorgeous, shimmery, pink. The shades went on easy, no patchiness, no fallout. Shimmers, exact same, no patchiness, no fallout. And I absolutely love how this 2 lip glosses look together. They just completed the makeup look. The setting spray just gives me that extra dewiness glow. As you can see, I am shining. The highlighter, stunning. Bronzer, beautiful. Blush, stunning. I love everything in this gorgeous box. I am so glad I went and tested this out, because this is gorgeous. Just look at this gorgeous makeup look. It's absolutely incredible, and this was a bargain. £30 for this box. You can't complain, and you can't really complain what you get in this box. Pretty much you get nearly a full face, apart from a couple of things you need, but you pretty much got everything in this box you need. And I absolutely love how this makeup turned out. My eyes are gorgeous and this box is stunning. But this is the final result of using the XX Revolution makeup products. I'm in love with every single one and I can't wait to test the other palette, which we didn't test in this video, and also the brush set, which I'll do a different separate video. But I am in love how this makeup turned out. I'm just shocked how glowy and dewy my skin looks. It's just, it feels amazing. Doesn't feel cakey, doesn't feel, it just feels incredible. I love it. But yeah, that was the full results of using the XX Revolution products. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. But before you go, guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, click on those bell notifications down there below so you get notified every single time I post, which is on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, and also put a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye! Mwah.